Hey there, it's Blaney Teal again from We Cycle Mart and She Cycle Mart Consignment Sales of Maryland. So today's question of the day is consignment versus yard sales or yard sale groups. So of course this is totally just my opinion, but I have tried both. So recently it's summertime and I've been trying to make some extra money for my family, so I decided to try some yard sales groups and even try some yard sales. So here's what I found. So yard sale groups are great. Obviously you keep 100% of the profit. You can list them in multiple groups. But what I found was, one, I listed them in multiple groups. I found that lots of people commented interested or is it still available? And then when I replied to them or private messaged them or whatever was necessary, they either A, never commented back, never contacted me back, or they played a game where they said, oh, I have money, but I need to hold it till Friday. Would you do that for me? And then they still never came. So it was very frustrating as I never could keep track of who was next in line. And that was very frustrating to me because I didn't want to piss anybody off and I didn't want to skip over anybody. So I was trying to go to one, let the other person respond, then go to the next one, let them respond or not, or pass or whatever. And it just got really, and you're on several groups and it just got really confusing to me. Then when I finally got somebody who was interested, they typically would offer me a lot less than what I had it listed for, trying to negotiate, and I get that. That's what we're all about, a bargain. And then when we finally agreed on a price, I would go to meet them, and I tried to meet several people at the same time at the same place to save time. But again, how many people can you actually meet at the same place at the same time and be effective? And then I found, half the people probably never showed up. So I might be meeting 10 people and trying to sell 10 different things, and 5 of them would actually show up to pick up their items. So again, I find that's a lot of work. Now, if you got a lot of time on your hands, that's great. But I'm all about selling 100 to 300 items in 3 days. So with consignment, you can easily do that. I can make $1,000+ in 3 days just by selling things in my house. Things for my kids, things from my own closet with the She Cycle Mart now, things from the kitchen, housewares with She Cycle Mart. So with consignment, there's definitely still some work involved. Just like you had to list things on the yard sale group, you need to go in and hang tag and price your items using our online tagging system. But it's so easy. And if you have a lot of the same thing, if you're one of those super shoppers and you buy 10, water guns, it's super easy to just put in water guns and then hit the number 10 and boom, all 10 of your items are in there. And they have printed, you'll be able to print tags for them. So it's so easy. And then what happens is you can, enter in 100, 300 items. I can do about 100 items in 2 hours. And if I can get my kids involved, it can be even faster than that. So at the normal We Cycle Mart sales, I'll have about 500 of items from my house. And yes, we have that many items. You should see my kids' closet because we shop We Cycle Mart and we save a ton of money. And of course, I love shoes, purses, and clothing. So my closet is kind of overwhelmingly full. And every sale, I go through and purge things that I haven't worn since the last sale so that I always have new items to sell. But what's neat about it is once I put the items in the system, if they don't sell at one location, I pick them up and I can take them to the next location and I'll eventually get paid for that work that I've done, which is super awesome. And you can keep adding items, even while the one sale is happening, you can register for the next sale and be adding more items that you didn't get finished from the last one so that you're ready and ahead of the game for the second one. So again, you can certainly do both. I don't think there's any reason you can't. I just find that those yard sale groups, just like going to a yard sale at community. I had a community yard sale and, I put all my stuff out and I priced it really cheap and then people still wanted to give me a quarter for gymboree that I could get easily $4 or $5 for at We Cycle Mart. They wanted to give me for my lady shoes a quarter when I could easily sell them for $5 at She Cycle Mart. So why would I want to give it away? You know what I mean? I can make way, way more than a quarter on the items that I have. And I don't have to deal with negotiators. I don't have to deal with just yeah, take it. I want it out of here. And, We Cycle Mart and She Cycle Mart Sales of Maryland, we get a lot of traffic. We get 1,000+ shoppers at every event. Well, guess what? At a yard sale, you might get 100 shoppers. Or if you do a big yard event, like at a public place where you pay to be there, you might get 200 shoppers maybe? I don't know. I just think that consignment is the fastest and easy way to make a bulk of money. And then if you have things left over and you want to put them on eBay or you want to put them on a yard sale group, go for it. But if you want money fast and you want a big lump sum of money at one time, then consignment is definitely the way to go. So, Blaney Teal signing out with the question of the day. I hope you found it valuable. And if you did, please feel free to like, share, and comment below. I always want to, answer your questions to the best of my ability. And I hope you have a great day. And I hope we'll see you at one of our sales. Thanks.